lecture I explained you this exercise 2.3 and in that we have completed question number 1 to question number 3. So now today we are beginning with the question number 4. So let's see here students. The question number 4 is students, which is greater? So which is greater you must have done in your lower standard also, right? So you must be thinking that again ma'am why this is coming, but here it is fraction. So you should also understand student that how to do in the fractions also. So let's see here, 2 by 7 of 3 by 4 or 3 by 5 of 5 by 8. So until and unless students if you don't solve it, you cannot say that which one is greater and which one is a smaller one, right? So first we will solve it. So here I have solved it, right? So 2 by 7 of means students multiply. We have to multiply with whom? 3 by 4, right? Now 2 ones are and 2 twos are 4. Now what is remaining? 3 in the numerator and 7 twos are 14 in the denominator. Now this one 3 by 5 or 5 by 8. So 3 by 5 or 5 by 8. So 5 and 5 gets cut down because numerator and denominator both have the same value, so it will be cut down. So now what is remaining? 3 upon 8. Now if you can see students, both the fractions, numerator is same, that is 3. But the denominator is different, that is here we are having 14 and here we are having 8, right? So whenever your numerator is same students and your denominators are different, so the one fraction where denominator is smaller, so that one will be the greater one. अगर न्यूमरेटर सेम होता है स्टूडेंट्स तो आपको डिनोमिनेटर को लिखना है, जो डिनोमिनेटर सबसे छोटा होगा वो सबसे बड़ा. That means this entire fraction will be greater than this 3 by 14. Or else you can even divide also. Divide 3 by 8, divide 3 by 14. Then also you can able to tell that which one is greater. There is third way also. You can multiply in the cross. So 8 3s are 24 and 14 3s are 42. So this particular side is greater, so this particular fraction is greater. So we are having three ways to write down the answer. Now moving to the second one students, 1 by 2 of 6 by 7 or 2 by 3 of 3 by 7. So first will students solve it. So 1 by 2 of means multiply 6 by 7. So 2 ones are 2 and 2 threes are 6. So 1 threes are 3 and 1 sevens are 7. Now this one 3 and 3 will be cut down. So 2 ones are 2 and the denominator what is remaining? 7. Now if you can see students here, then your denominators are same students. If your denominator are same, then you have to look to your numerator, और जो numerator जो सबसे बड़ा होगा that fraction will be greater. So 7 and here 3 and 7 and 2. So this one will be greater one because it is having 3. Or you can understand it like this also. You are having the 7 pieces and out of the 7 pieces you are eating only 3 pieces. So but obvious this one will be greater, right? Or else you can even do the cross multiplication. 3 7s are 21 and 7 2s are 14 also. So 21 is greater, so this particular fraction is greater. Is it okay students? Okay students, now let's see the question number 5, right? Shelly plants 4 saplings. Okay, saplings means जिसको हम हिंदी में बोलते हैं छोड़, छोटे छोटे जो आपके पौधे होते हैं, छोटे छोटे, the smaller version, right? जो हम नर्सरी में से लेते हैं, that called the saplings. So Shelly plants 4 saplings in a row. Row मतलब एक ही line में, right? And that too in the horizontal, right? Not the vertical one. In her garden, the distance between two adjacent saplings. Adjacent मतलब एक sapling के बाजू वाला जो sapling है. So that is called the adjacent saplings. So the distance between two saplings is students 3 by 4 meter, right? देखो मैडम ने यहाँ पे आपके लिए represent करके रखा है. First sapling, second sapling, third sapling और fourth sapling. First और second के बीच में students the distance is 3 by 4 meter. Similarly second and third 3 by 4 meter. Similarly third and fourth 3 by 4 meter. So find the distance between the first and the last sapling. यानी ये first sapling से लेकर last sapling के distance कितना है? So that you have to calculate. There are two ways. Either you can add 3 by 4, 3 by 4, 3 by 4, or you can multiply 3 by 4 with the 3. Right? I have done multiplication. So 3 by 4 को अगर हम 3 से multiply because it is coming 3 times. So 3 3s are 9 students, and here we don't have anything, so we consider it as a 1. So 4 ones are 4. Now 9 by 4, students, is an improper fraction, so I will convert it into mixed one. So 2 4s are 8 plus 1, so 9. Right? So the distance between the first and the last saplings in students to integer 1 by 4 meter. Is it okay to all of you? Okay students, now let's say the question number 6. Right? Lipika reads a book for one integer 3 by 4 hours every day. That means every day she is devoting the time, that is one integer 3 by 4 hours to read a book every day. If she reads the entire book in 6 days, if she reads the entire book in 6 days, then how many hours in all were required by her to read the book? It is very simple question students. One day she requires this much of hours, so for 6 days how much it will be required? It's a simple question of multiplication. So here I have written the answer for you all. Time required to read a book every day, that is one integer 3 by 4 hours. Next one is time required to read a book in 6 days. So we have to multiply this particular fraction with the 6. So 1 integer 3 by 4 multiplied by 6. So 1 4s are 4 plus 3, 7 upon 4. Students, whenever you get the mixed fraction, you need to convert it into improper. It is highly required. Right? Multiply by 6. Now if you multiply by 6, then student, what happens? First we need to see that numerator and denominator can be cut or not. Yes, here it is cutting. So I have cut both 6 and 4 with the help of 2 tables. So 2 3s and 2 2s. Right? Now 7 and 3 is remaining in the numerator, so we will multiply them, we will get 21. And in the denominator we are only having 2. You can consider here as a denominator as 1. So 2 1s are 2. Now 21 upon 2 is there students, so we can convert this 21 upon 2 again in the mixed fraction as 10 integer 1 by 2 hour. Is it okay to all of you? Okay students, now let's see the question number 7. So question number 7 is a car runs 16 km using 1 liter of petrol. That means in 1 liter of petrol the car is covering the distance of 16 km. So how much distance will it cover using 2 integer 3 by 4 liters of petrol? So 1 liter 16 km. So 2 integer 3 by 4 liters, how much distance? Again the students, the question is of multiplication. Right? Sometimes students you have, sometimes you face the problem that how to identify that the question is of multiplication or division. So again I am giving the hint which I always used to say to you, that is if cost of 1 is given or anything 1 is given to you, and based on that if you have to find many, so that question is always of multiplication, means 1 given finding many, so that question is of multiplication. Many given finding 1, so that question is of division. Is it okay students? So let's see here. So distance covered in 1 liter of petrol 16 km. So distance covered in 2 integer 3 by 4 liter of petrol. So we'll multiply this fraction with the 16. So 2 integer 3 by 4 multiplied by 16. First of all mixed fraction is there students, so convert it into improper one. So 2 4s are 8 plus 3, so 11 by 4 multiplied by 16. So 4 1s are and 4 4s are 16. So 11 4s are student, it is 44 km. Is it okay to all of you? Okay students, now let's see the last question, right, of this particular exercise. Provide the number in the box. That means in this box you have to write one particular number. Here most probably it will be the fraction only. Such that 2 by 3 multiplied by that number becomes 10 by 30. First of all student, you should know that which number will multiply by 2 to get 10. So that is 5. So here I am writing 5 upon. Now which number will multiply the student with the 3 to get 30? That is 10. Is it okay students? Right? Based on that, second question of this question is the simplest form of the number. The simplest form of the number obtained in this box, that means 5 by 10. So we have to reduce it students. इसको हमें छोटा करना है, reduce करना है. So 5 by 10, if you divide it by 5, so 5 divided by 5 students we get 1, right? And 10 if you divide by 5, so you get 2. So you can write 1 upon 2. Is it okay students? Now based on this only we are having one more question. So provide the number in the box such that 3 by 5 multiplied by this particular fraction becomes 24 by 75. So which number students multiply with 3 to get 24? That is 8. Which number I multiply the 5 to get 75 students, that is 15, right? Now the simplest form of the number obtained in. So if I do the simplest form students of 8 by 15, so here I am writing 8 by 15. Can I divide 8 and 15 by any particular number? No. The reason is 8 is an even number and 15 is an odd number, right? So both cannot come in the same table. So it will be same only, so 8 upon 15. Is it okay? I hope students you understood this entire exercise.
आभार।